Tampa and St. Petersburg have been working to come up with the funding for a stadium for the Tampa Bay Rays. Tremendous young franchise, well-run, historically has developed tremendous players in the farm system, kept some, traded others. Fans still haven't come out because of where that dome was, Tropicana Field. They're going to build a brand new stadium, $1.3 billion as part of a $6 billion entertainment district across the bridge in St. Petersburg. Well, on Friday, the mayor of St. Petersburg and the executives of city council went public and saying, we have a problem. We don't want the franchise called the Tampa Bay Rays. The stadium is in St. Petersburg. We're contributing more than half of the funding for the stadium. The stadium is in St. Petersburg. We want the name changed. And Tampa Bay's president promptly stood up. Why he would do this is beyond me. If you try to change our name, stadium deal's off.
Wow.
We're not going to build a stadium. We're not going to pay our share to build the stadium. So now they're gone to the commissioner. Rob Manfred's in a tough situation. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's a regional franchise under the name Tampa Bay. Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning, Tampa Bay based. Team's going to be across the bridge in St. Petersburg. And they're screaming at each other and threatening each other. We're going to fold it. Well, nobody wins if the Rays back out of funding the new stadium. They're back in the same mess they've been in since they've been there. Bad old stadium, looks like a contractor's erector set. It's a terrible place.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a disaster. So why would you say, if you try to force this on you, we're going to pull out of the deal? Well, you're screwing yourself. Here's a solution. Go to Rob Manfred. It doesn't have to be Tampa Bay. Doesn't have to be St. Pete. Call it the Suncoast Rays, because that's what the region is. It's the Suncoast on the west side of Florida.
Yeah, not bad.
You can keep the logo. You keep the name. Everybody knows it's the Rays. It's the Suncoast representing Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg. So if you were a commissioner, how are you going to solve this problem?
Yeah, if I were commissioner, I'd take a very different approach, because I still question whether or not that metropolitan area can support a major league team, because Miami doesn't draw. The Rays don't draw, and you can build a sexy new stadium and it still may not draw, even when they have a really good franchise. But this whole battle over the name, it seems like little brother syndrome, St. Petersburg wanting to get a little bit of a boost in their brand image. I mean, if I were commissioner, I would say, okay, which city in America is going to build a stadium? Portland, Montreal, Nashville, this is your chance.
Yeah, and Stuart Sternberg, the owner, who's done a great job as an owner of a small market team with his baseball side, developing all these really good young players. I don't think he wants to leave the Suncoast. Just call it the Suncoast Rays. My goodness.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, we go from that. We got NBA basketball.